JJ, and just in trying to avoid being repetitive to like the previous wins that have had somewhat of a similar structure, what's the thing that stood out to you about tonight?
Every game is different, even if the other team scores between 99 and 102. Like, every game is different. They're all different. They all present their own problems. Like I said pregame, Zion obviously presents a lot of problems, and we made adjustments. He was moving tonight. He was moving tonight. I thought a big thing for us as we have gone through this season is, as of late, game plans have worked. So there's been no consternation. Tonight, we made 3 different adjustments on him. Didn't work. He was that good tonight. We didn't get discouraged. It didn't allow us to get frustrated offensively. It didn't take us out of our execution. We stayed very connected, even with some turnovers. I just thought our approach to the game was really good tonight.
I'm sure your analytics crew has certain numbers on it, but like the types of shots that Luka was creating, it seemed like it was either dunks, layups, or wide open threes. Did you get that sense? And then how does that make a team play?
Yeah, I mean, they tried a bunch of different coverages on him. Blitz, the red, the drop. He solved every riddle. And again, we're excited about the process when we get good shots, and I thought we were able to generate a lot of good shots tonight, and he was at the forefront of that. I thought Braun was fantastic. Jackson, again, organization, his spacing, being disciplined. When we were setting ball screens with him, I thought other than 2 possessions in the first half, we had the right spacing. When we weren't setting ball screens with him, he was in the dunker, and he was opposite the ball, and that led to some dunks. Jackson played really well tonight. And then off the bench, I mean, we get contributions from Shake, 2 big threes in the first half. I thought Vando's energy in the third quarter defensively really helped us stretch the game open. Gabe as well in that third quarter defensively was really good, and then Dalton hit some shots for us. So overall, just a good team win for us.
JJ, part of your task this year beyond just coaching the team has been establishing a program and core values and tenets. Where does the Luka and Vando sticking up for Dalton Connects kind of fit within what you're trying to establish?
It fits right in with it. I think 2 of those values that we emphasize are trust and respect. And I think having your teammates back builds trust, and showing a level of respect to your teammate when they're down and going in there and getting in the scrum is great. I think too, the Dalton, the LeBron dunk, and then LeBron trying the alley-oop back to him. I laughed. It was one of the few turnovers I think all season that I've laughed on. But I like the intent.
JJ, Mike asked you about the shot quality earlier. I think 31 of your first 42 or 43 field goal attempts for threes. You guys finished with the season high 52. We've asked about the three-point volume or increased three-point volume. Just what did you make of it tonight? And I guess how are you seeing these threes come? Are they the kind of threes you want to see this team take?
Yeah, well, I mean, going into this game, we knew that we were going to be able to take a ton of threes. Since Zion got back, they're 30th in three-point attempt rate. They really look to pack the paint. We knew they were going to mix things up with Bron and Luka. Again, we felt like if we were disciplined with our spacing and made the right passes, we were going to, our code word, launch. We felt like we were going to launch tonight, and we did.
Lakers, you got to have that. I know this day and age, everybody's talking things about threes, but it's about defense at the end of the day. You got to be able to stop someone, and you got to be able to help someone.
I want to say this to you, though, Brez, because we have been talking a lot about defense, because that has been the key to this team. Tonight, though, the offense erupts, right, for 136 points. It's a season high in points. By the way, a season high in attempted threes at 52. They made 19 of them, so that's back-to-back games with at least 18 threes. You had 6 set guys in double figures. Everyone's scoring. This one was a lot of fun to watch, and of course, it was Luka and LeBron leading the way.
Luka and LeBron looked like they had just drafted each other for one of these weird all-star formats. They were just having fun out there playing basketball. That's what it looked like to me. A lot of smiling, a lot of excitement. And Rob, I would argue, can't you have both? Can't you have a good defense and a team that can also hit threes and explode for 133 points or whatever they finished with tonight? I mean,
You have both.
yeah, I mean, and that's what the Lakers are showing us. And another good point I liked about tonight, they beat a bad team. Okay, they've had some in the last month or so. They lost to Utah before the break. They lost to Charlotte coming out of the break. We've talked a lot about how they've been crushing these teams over 500. So, James, I know the Showtime Lakers had a really good appetite for when to put down a bad team.
Yeah.
I feel like the Lakers did a good job of that tonight.
Yeah, they almost let them back in. I think the Pelicans got back and they tied it. Zion was amazing.
It's good.
When you think of LeBron and how he goes downhill, Zion has that strength. But when you think of, combination players, Oscar Kareem, Magic Kareem, Stockton Malone, Isaiah Lambeer, or Bird and Parrish, or whatever. I don't know if there's a combination of two players that, like these two guys possess. Now, I know it's only been in one or like a couple of months, and I know LeBron is 40, but I can already see, these two together, they create a lot more production. Rob might disagree with that.
No, I'm just laughing because they said the same thing when Kyrie got with Luka.
With Luka,
I think
yeah.
anybody who paired with Luka can score.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be amazing.
But I hear what James is saying,
Yeah.
because I think that's what was.
Size, triple doubles.
Yeah, like their ability to pass.
The closest that get to that is Scotty and Pip.
And
There's
Pip,
nobody else.
Scotty and Michael.
I totally
Yeah.
agree with you. You
Yeah.
sit here and you think about
That's a good
two
one, though.
guys that can just dominate a game on the offense and by getting everybody involved. There's only Scotty and Pip, and they don't measure up to these two guys
Yeah.
because Jordan
Right.
wasn't getting triple doubles.
Right.
Pippen really wasn't getting triple double, but these two guys get triple double. So yeah.
Could you imagine them playing like 3 or 4 or 5 years together?
Yeah.
That'd be a lot to see.
Yeah, check this out. Ryan's going to put this up right now. Andrew Miller was working on this, our graphics producer. Most games with 30 plus points and 15 plus assists. This in Laker history. I mean, it's literally for the greats here. You got Magic, Jerry West, LeBron, and now Luka has done it. Luka tonight, guys, just masterful. 30, 15, and 8. He was having so much fun in the way he was getting everyone involved. And I kind of wanted to jump in when you guys were talking, because their ability to play off each other, it's fun to watch in this role. When Luka's not in, you see him getting his buckets and doing his thing, the efficiency. We were laughing like, he's at 34 points. He's barely played. He was at 25 minutes. He's just having fun out there. He's also up to, 6 assists, 8 rebounds, but his ability to play off ball right now, he's using his energy in other places. To me, that's kind of been the most impressive thing. Then all of a sudden you look up and he's well